All right, now we're going to look and remind ourselves about parallel and perpendicular lines and how they help us if we know that one line is parallel or perpendicular to the other and have at least a point on that line. That would be then a way to determine the function's equation or the expression for that function. So we have here is f. So I'm going to go ahead. F of x is given to us as 3x minus 2. So this one I'm going to be doing in blue. Okay, I have to graph 3 functions. Then I'm going to look at g. So I have function g, and it passes through the point 3, 1. Then there's going to be a function, let's go ahead, h, and it goes through 3, 1 as well. Okay, so first off, what we know about f. The slope of f is equal to 3, and we also know that it goes through, so it has b is a -2, which means that it has 0, -2 as a y-intercept. Okay, so when I go to graph this, I'm going to use that information. So when I graph it, I can go ahead and graph it. So 0, -2, right there. And my slope is 3, which means it's 3 over 1. So that means I go up 3 units and over by 1. So I land there. So we're going to go ahead, connect. Connection. Let's try that one. There we go. That's better. And then down here. Okay, so that is F. And I'm not going to label anything until the end, just so it's not my way when I'm trying to graph it. Next, I look at G. G, I'm told, so is finding G, and it says that it is parallel to F. So we have G is parallel to F. That's a shorthand notation for it. This implies that the slope of G is equal to the slope of F. So therefore, M for G is equal to 3. So if it helps you, let me write that with a little f there so you can understand that that's the slope of f. Okay. Once I have that, as I know that, I have also the ordered pair 3, 1 that's given for it. So I can go to 3, 1, and I can use the slope. That means I go up by 3, 1, 2, 3, over by 1, connect the points. And you can see that they are indeed parallel. Okay, now it does ask me to find the equation of a linear function. So I'm going to go ahead and find that for g. So g of x is equal to, I'm going to mx plus b because it's linear, but let's go ahead and use, because I have the slope and a point. So I'm going to put in slope point formula. So y minus, so y1, the only point I have, which is 1, equals, and then the slope is 3x minus, and then 3 is the point from the point that I'm plugging in. So I have y is equal to 3x minus 9, then plus 1. So y is equal to 3x minus 8. So this is my g of x that I wanted to find. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for h now. H, we are told, H is perpendicular to F, which means that the slope of H is equal to the negative reciprocal of the slope of F. So this means that the slope of H is equal to negative 1 over 3, because that is the slope of F. It's 3, so plugging that in there. I'm also still told that I have the 0.31 that I'm going to be using. So to plot this, can use the point that's given, 3, 1, and then we're going to use the rise over run. So -1, so that means I go down 1 unit, and I'm going to go across by 3, so that's going to leave me right there. Connecting the line, the dot, and connecting this line so that I have, so we have here is, now you can see this is perpendicular to both the lines. So that means that we have a right angle when it intersects. Again, using the fact that I have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, I have the slope and I have an ordered pair. So let's go ahead, use those. So y minus, and so again, this is going to be 1 equals, and this is -1/3, then x minus 3. So y minus 1, actually, let's go ahead and just take it over. So it's a -1/3 x, then plus, so -1/3 times -3, it's just giving me a +1, and then I'm going to have +1 from the other side. That -1 comes over. So -1/3 x plus 2, which then in notation, h of x is equal to -1/3 x plus 2.